Okay, so here's a little tour. I have all the other lights off. This is just the lights that are in here. Let me get this last light switch. So the way this is set up is it's 4 light switches, and they have 4 separate systems, I guess. And this is as bright as it gets. Now, I am extremely happy about this. It's unbelievably bright in here. Hey everybody, so in today's video we are going to be installing a bunch of warehouse lighting. I have a warehouse. The lights on it are pretty dim right now, and we're going to be getting some brand new lighting in here, and I just want to show you guys that. I got this from Hykolity. There's a website. I think they sell on Amazon as well. I'll put a link in the description below. But this is what the box looks like. It's a high bay light, meaning that it's just like a round circular disc that's meant for like high ceilings. And they're pretty bright. This is the A series. It's 150 watts, and it's 110 to 220, and it's 500K as far as the color. So let's open up this box and let's see what we're dealing with. Alright, so not much comes in the box. It's just the light and the hook for the box. That's going to go into the top right here, and that's what's going to allow it to hang on the ceiling. This is what the light looks like. It comes with a piece of plastic here. That's what we're looking at. Now it comes with a typical 110, this plug and play. I believe you can get these with a 220 plug as well if you order them. Also, it comes with a dimmable switch. So this is just a cord you can plug into a dimmer, and it'll allow this to dim. Also has a clip here, and this clip is a safety clip, so when you attach it to the ceiling, you have something else for it to fall back on, as far as so it doesn't fall off the ground or off the ceiling. We're gonna go ahead and install this real quick, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. Now you're gonna need a screwdriver like a Phillips, and you just take this and back that screw out a little bit right there, and go ahead and put this on. Once it's backed on, or once it's put on all the way, you just gotta go ahead and put that screw back in and tighten it up. Alright, so the way I'm going to be mounting these is I have a bunch of eye hooks I got, and these are eye bolts actually, and I'm going to drill a hole in the frame here and just set these bolts in there, and then hang it like that. So let me show you how this is going to work. They have another screw here, another safety screw for keeping this in. So what I'm going to do is it's going to go in like this. It's going to hang like that. Okay, so here's a little tour. I have all the other lights off. This is just the lights that are in here. Let me get this last light switch. So the way this is set up is it's 4 light switches, and they have 4 separate systems, I guess. And this is as bright as it gets. Now it comes in on the video a little bit brighter than what it is in real life. It's actually pretty dim in here. Now I plan on turning this warehouse into a scratch and dent store for appliances, so I need it to be kind of extremely bright. So right now, like I said, it just has these lights, and I've had all these lights in here. I've replaced them all a couple times, and they just keep burning out. These are the traditional 8-foot, what are they called, fluorescent lights. And they're not very energy efficient, and they're also not very They're not very bright. I mean, they're kind of bright. Like this is okay over here. But I still want it brighter. So what I'm going to be doing here is I already have some lights temporarily installed on change just to kind of get an idea of where my spacing is going to be. This is what the lights are going to look like while they're up. And we got them spaced out the best that we can. There's already some electrical outlets here. I'll show you guys those real quick. So I won't have to worry about dealing with that. The switch is off for this, but they're already there. Lucky me, right? So we're gonna be doing 4 rows of 6, at least 24 lights. And that should make this a lot brighter in here. And I'm gonna be getting rid of all this fluorescence as well later on down the road. So today, or right now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna drill some holes into these beams to put those eye hooks in. Pretty much in these spots. Might have to move some stuff a little bit around, but let's go ahead and get started. All right, so what I'm doing here is making my measurements, and I'm kind of writing them down to keep track of them so I can keep everything equal, make it look good. Got a hammer drill here. Pretty simple. Take our light here and just install it. I'm gonna come through later, clear up all the zip ties. Hide all these cables. Right now it's just gonna be sitting here like this. And right now I'm just worried about installing the hooks. The eye bolts. So let's go ahead and get the rest of these installed, and then we'll come back and install the lights and then turn them on and see the difference. All right, so we just got the eye bolts installed. I'm gonna go ahead and put the lights up here next and then plug it in and see what it looks like. We're gonna have to turn off these other lights and change the switches over, but I'll do that off camera and make it quick. Definitely if you're cutting into metal, I'll see all these metal shavings all over me. You wanna wear a long sleeve or something. I only had a sweater. It's like 100 degrees in here, so I'm sweating my ass off, but you know, I don't wanna burn my skin. And then wear gloves and eye protection if you can. All right, let's get these lights installed. Okay, so I got everything hooked up. I still got the center light on behind me so we can see some light in here. It was a little bit brighter than this. You guys saw that in the beginning of the video. Let's go ahead and I'm gonna turn this light off, and then I'm gonna turn these other lights on, the ones we just installed, and let's see what the difference is. I am extremely happy about this. It's unbelievably bright in here. There's no shadows or anything. Got the right amount of lights, 24 lights. This is a huge building. It's 60 by 70. So it needed an extra amount of lights to get that brightness up. Let's go walk around and I'll show you guys a little bit of everything. All right, here we are. Circuit breaker panels, little office area, and the rest. So as I said, I got 4 rows of 6 lights, and there's no shadows in here. It's extremely good. This is all the lights, so there's 24 of them, basically a pallet of lights. And the price was right on these things. Here's let me show you guys a little close-up of this. So a little bit more on them. 150 watts, 5,000 K, 110 or 220, and there's the model number. All right, so I got a few more things to do in here. All right, so yeah, let's look at this. This is where they're plugged into. That's the lights. They're plugged into outlets. All these outlets were already here, lucky me. Didn't have too much to do. I gotta take down these old lights yet. I'll do that some other time. But I am extremely satisfied with the amount of light in here. All the corners, against the walls, everything's looking great. Man, I'm happy. Should have done this sooner. Again, what I'm doing in here is a scratch and dent store. I do pallet liquidations. That's my main job here. I sell a lot of plumbing mostly. I haven't bought anything in a while, trying to clear stuff out. Got a bunch of pallet racking in here. It still needs to get out of here. We're gonna paint the walls. We're gonna clean the floors. So that's the kind of stuff I sell up there. Just a lot of plumbing stuff. I'm not gonna spend too much time on that, but now you have an idea of what's going on here. So we're gonna paint the beams and the ceiling all black, like flat black, and then the walls like a lighter gray, I think. I might change the wall color. I'm not 100% sure yet. It might be gray, it might be something different. The floors we're just gonna clean up. We're not gonna paint the floors or anything like that. It's too much work. All right, so these lights were made by Hykolity. I'll put a link in the description of where you can purchase them. 150 watts. There's 24 of them in here. This is a 4,000 square foot building. If you guys like watching these videos, hit the like button, subscribe. Thanks for watching.